Ayo, it's been a while. It's been roughly 3 weeks now since my last video. Reason why so long. First off, yeah, my arcade stick came. I'll show you it here. This one here. It's there we go. Can you see that? It's the Quanver Drone 2 arcade stick. I know from this manufacturer it's not the high-end stick, but here in Australia, well, in Western Australia, this is around $200, so it's still pretty expensive for me within my budget anyway. But yeah, this came, and the first thing I noticed when I started using it was I actually got worse, purely because the muscle memory in my fingers was so used to using the control pad. Once using the arcade stick, I was really uncoordinated. The movement is way better, like using the stick, but the buttons, because I'm so used to just using your index finger and your thumb to press the buttons, the timing was adjusted to that. So the first thing I noticed when I started practicing Street Fighter with the stick was I was just all over the place. I was actually missing the buttons a few times because you're going to reach for the heavy kick or the heavy punch, and your finger would sometimes slip and miss. So basically, I spent an entire week basically in practice mode, just trying to get the muscle memory to my fingers. Because I haven't used the control stick for years. Prior to that, I was only playing casually anyway. I wasn't going online. I was just playing against the computer, and so I just basically used the joypad all the time. So that was really fun, because at first I thought, oh wow, I'm actually getting worse at this game. But no, I've been practicing hard on that. So that was 1 week of just using the control stick or arcade stick and trying to get familiar with it again. But yeah, it's different as well. It like I said, it's in the budget range of sticks as far as I know arcade sticks go, because 10 years ago my friend went to Japan and he bought me one of my most prized possessions, a Mad Cat stick. I'll show you it here. This one here that I used to play Street Fighter 4 on Xbox 360 with, and man, this is quality from Japan. I still love it to this day. That's why I still love Street Fighter 4, and the quality of this, it's heavy, it's a lot bigger, and it sits really nice on your lap, so it's weighted, and the buttons are like pretty quiet, and they're still fantastic. The stick is amazing, and this will always be one of my most cherished possessions. I love it. But this new stick I got, which is fantastic as well, especially for the price point, the buttons are really loud. The stick is quite loud. The buttons are very loud. If I, you can hear that. If I, the buttons are very loud. But which is fine. But I've noticed, yeah, my movement is better. But yeah, it took me like a week to get familiar again with the whole hand-eye coordination, which was really funny, because I started stressing out. I was like, oh my gosh, do I go back to the joypad or do I stick it out with the stick? I said, no, I'm committed. I love this game. I really do love this game that much that I actually want to get good at it. So I'm going to stick with the arcade stick. Yeah, and then, well, so I didn't make a video that week. There was no point. I thought, I got nothing to upload. It's just me being more terrible than the previous videos. Nobody wants to see that, and especially when I was sort of starting to doubt myself. I was like, oh my god, I'm actually worse. But no, muscle memory started slowly kicking in, and I started going, alright, I gotta use three fingers, get familiar with using the 3 fingers, my index, my middle, and my ring finger, and alternating up and down between the light, between the punch and the kicks between those 3 fingers. And I'm a lot better now. Well, not better, but I'm where I was prior to getting the stick on the joypad now with the arcade stick. And then yeah, the second week, well, after getting the stick came along, and that was a hot week here in Western Australia. We're talking a couple of days of 39 to 40 degrees Celsius, which I think translates to 98 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit in other countries. So it was hot, and work was terrible in that respect, so I didn't do much gaming at all. I was just too hot, and it was just too much of a mission to try get things started up. And yeah, just the previous week, like I said, I generally only have the weekends to stream, and last week was my friend's birthday, so we went out and we got up to some shenanigans, so there wasn't much streaming going on there, or videos or gaming. So this week I tried to get back into it. Right, I had a bit of yeah, every night the most I can do is I try to get about 30 minutes in before bed. That's I should do more before work, but you know, I got other things to do as well. And I am a casual player, and but I love this game so much. I do really want to get good at it. But yeah, so that's why I've been missing for a little bit. I'm into this game now for just over a month. I haven't moved anywhere on the rankings in recent weeks because I haven't played anyone online. And when I do, I don't have that many matches, but I'm going to try to do more and more. But I do like the practice mode and the versus, just trying to get my skills up to scratch, because I do know where I'm going wrong. Sometimes it's so blindingly obvious while I'm playing. I can see I'm sort of trying to correct myself while I'm playing, but at the same time not trying to overthink it. And that's what I love about this game. This game is very user friendly, especially for guys like me who love Street Fighter, but we're not pro players, or you know, we just love the game and enjoy playing it for what it is. And I hope, like I said, I've only been on for just over a month now. I hope at the 6-month mark I'll have a lot more to show for it, because I watch a lot of matches like on Facebook, online, you know, like reels and shorts, and wow, the level that people play at is wow, it is phenomenal. And I noticed that Street Fighter 6 has a huge community. It's got a really big community. I joined one of the Facebook pages, and they're very, very positive. And even the videos, I've only made a few, but I think I made 2 or 3 videos in here. The comments and the messages that I receive has been nothing but positive, and I think that's so awesome. And it's interesting to see what people post in Facebook on their thoughts on the game as well. Some are overly negative. Some are like myself, who are overly positive. We love the game. And there are other people who, like, I've noticed they've got different control schemes on this game as well. Like, you've got modern and dynamic. I think like 1-button super moves and stuff like that. I'm old school. I like the old arcade. I like the 6 buttons. But not to say that I would shy away from trying to use the modern controls. Like, if I did, I'd probably use it for Zangief. I mean, the idea you could have a 1-button spinning pile driver, that sounds pretty mad. And if you got good at that, you'd be pretty deadly. Hey, I reckon I don't think I'd be able to beat anyone who was pretty good with Zangief, who uses those modern controls. I don't think I'd be able to beat them if they could do that. But yeah, this game, there's so much to learn and so much to do. I'm still only just playing one character. I'm slowly thinking, oh man, there's other characters I wouldn't mind learning. I still haven't unlocked Viper and Sagat yet, like money wise, because I think there's a new character coming, Alex. I think I saw it on the internet, they're advertising new characters, and it makes me think, oh, I'll wait till I get a whole bunch of new characters up on the roster before I decide to pay and unlock them all. Even though I don't even use them, but it is nice to just have that set, because I do love Street Fighter. But yeah, like I said, I've just been practicing. That's all I've been doing, and I want to spend more time. I want to make more vids, and I actually want to get good. When I'm good enough, you probably won't see me so much talking. It'll just be me playing. You know, that's what I see. A lot of streamers do that. I see a lot of people put videos up. It's just them sitting there, basic commenting, and they're just kicking ass. No, my vids will be just me losing for a long time, I think, which I'm okay with. I'm actually all right with. But like I said, I know where I need to improve. I'm so far behind on a lot of things. Even just using drive rush and all that stuff, I'm still a bit laggy on that. Once I get the basics down packed, yeah, I'll try to do much more online matches. But I'll try to do some more anyway. The losses for what they are, it's just a little bit embarrassing, but hey, that's what it's all about. I love this game, and I really love the support I've been receiving from everyone. And that's basically this vid. It's just me talking for 10 minutes. So thanks, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully I'll put some more Street Fighter up. I'll get a bit better. I promise I'll put some more online matches on. Okay, thanks very much.